I would like to talk to you about expectations. What is your expectation of your relationship with God? What is your expectation from any relationship in which you embark upon? Are you expecting to be used, abused, and thrown aside when something better comes along? Are you expecting that you will be thrown aside, cast aside like yesterday's trash when something new or something shinier comes along? Or are you expecting an equal, or if not more, greater than equal return on the investment in which you've invested into others when you built a relationship? Come on, man. We don't have enough expectation of the greatness that God promised us. I guess it's because we're lost in our own world, expecting things to be given unto us without a price having to be paid. The only gift given unto us for free, there were two gifts given unto us that were free. Excuse me for my earlier mistake in my speech. There was the gift of salvation that has been purchased through Christ, that has been given unto us that believe unto salvation through the works in which He completed, so that we might not be defeated by sin, but that we will learn not to give in to it. And then there is the gifts given unto us by Him for the work of His kingdom that has been invested into us. But these gifts are not just mere gifts; they are but investments in which He expects a return. I guess you didn't read Matthew. Well, He gave gifts and talents unto them that were unto all. He gave gifts and talents unto 3 people. And He expected a return when He came, and to those that brought a return, He rewarded them with much more. And to them that did not get a return back, He took even what they had back. So let's not lower our expectations in the pursuit of things that we shouldn't really be chasing after. It's time that we to become sons and heirs to the throne instead of bastards. We've accepted the prosperity gospel, which seems to be a bit hostile towards the things that really matter, like the eternal state of our souls. If we're left waiting in the cold, swinging in the wind like them that have been living in sin, I guess it is we haven't been paying attention. Because when the true gospel is taught, we know that it's more than about those things that we can buy or the things that have been bought. It is not about the things that we can purchase or things that we own, by which we know that we are saved. There's some that say that whoever dies with the most toys in the end wins, but in reality they die because they died in sin, they died without Christ. Now, does it mean that it is a sin to have things? No, it doesn't. It depends upon where you place those things in your life. Those things should not be number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. See, things in the pursuit of things should be a lot further down the list after first your relationship with God, then your family, your friends, and those in the environment around you, whose lives you can impact. See, we measure our life not by the things that we've owned, the things we've attained, or the things that we've seen, and the places that we've been. But we measure our life by our ability, our willingness, and our obedience unto the voice of God to go where He has called us to go. We've all been called to go somewhere. We've all been called to impact someone. We've all been called and been given a great expectation, for they that labor in the gospel, to them is a greater condemnation that they lead others astray. So this is what our expectation should be. If in my obedience unto God I obtain the gifts in which He's promised that He would give to me, then all glory be to God. But if in my obedience unto God I lose everything, still glory be to God, because my reward is in heaven. So what are we? Seeking after the rewards of this world, not knowing that they will have no purpose in heaven. Well, we seeking after the things that will bring us no lasting joy, no lasting peace, no everlasting. I guess we're still settling for being illegitimate children, aka bastards. We're settling for accepting what the world has to offer unto us, as if there's not a God in heaven who is rich in mercy. So let us increase our expectations, but at the same time, let us increase our faithfulness. Let us increase our willingness to follow after the heart of God, pursuing Him with all that we are. It is not enough to say that we will follow God and then turn our backs on Him. It's not enough to expect God to do the miraculous and the impossible, knowing that our lifestyle is still hostile to His word and His will for our lives. So first, let us learn to yield and reveal that the will of God is being revealed in us by us learning to turn to Him and not unto ourselves. And in doing so, we will increase our integrity and our faithfulness unto Him and His ability to bless us. So our expectations in line with our obedience unto His will is the final question that must be answered.